he was 10 when our mum passed away.
Well, that's a heavy responsibility on your shoulders.
I never felt like that. I loved looking after Jack. I love running a business.
I know that your father is planning on selling the organisation. You're probably weighing up what to do. So my one piece of advice would be, don't listen to anyone, least of all my son, and especially not your father. However, if you want the benefit from my vast years of experience, I say that you're much more likely to regret the things that you didn't do rather than the things that you did.
Tell me, what is it you're worried I'm not going to do?
So, I run things on the ground. You take care of the laws, and then this JP fella, he look after distribution. Exactly. Your 15 will give you share participation, shared ownership. You were at 200, so you'll swing with the public last. That's the number I have in mind here. Once the deal's done, he's out of the game. What the uncle's saying? I hear his accounts help be in order.
Oh.
I saw your mum at the hospital. You're right on a bag of contradictions, aren't you, Eddie?
Perhaps.
Is that Scout Springs I can see in the clouds?
Well, you could argue he had it coming.
So what do you give this out of 10?
I reckon it's 10.
All day. My love. Good morning, you fucking bunch of dicks.
You know what that is? I'll see you. It's our family motto. Not without Damien. You got me thinking. Nothing in life would have. What I realized, my family had been doing this for generations. Living in the zoo, hunting in the jungle. Nothing new. Just another turn of the wheel.
You managed to pull together the necessary funds?
Pull together a significant amount.
What, you don't trip over that, darling?
My dad started doing it back in the 70s. Almost half a century ago. Fair play to him. He built himself an empire. Biggest outfit in the UK. Truth be told, it's taken time. Like the goose that lays the golden eggs. As long as the eggs kept popping out, he was ordered. And every time I tried to talk to him about taking things to the next level, he wasn't interested.
You put in 35, will be equal quiet.
You want to be honest?
We need to talk about Henry Collins.
I gave him the past once. It's not happening again.
Understandable. But I think we need to adjust our expectations. In the short term, at least.
You must be pretty fucking confident if you're willing to rat that cage.
Supreme.
One of them. Yeah. And the sausage rolls.
times we went camping in the woods. He taught me how to make a fire. By the wolves. Sometimes I wonder. Make a lot of sense. Anyway.
Shower? I didn't want you to be ashamed.
Never be ashamed. You're the most impressive man I've ever known.
Go on, Vinnie Jones. I tell you what, he plays a belter and the gentleman. Morning. Morning, David.
That's 4 bids on the table, all north of asking. Well done. I notice you both got your name on one of this. That's a turn up for the books. Well, I just want to let you know that I'll be judging these bids on their own individual merits.
Of course.
Perfect.
But so, whose bid actually won?
Well, unfortunately, it's not as simple as that one. As you know, it was a very competitive market, and we certainly weren't the highest bid.
So you give me.
Uncle Stan, I'll admit, I felt confident that my bid would be competitive. I'm just glad we got there in the end. Mr. Stevens will go to the bank and arrange for the money to be wired to an account with the Glass's choosing. He was willing to pay a premium for the business, though Mr. Glass was eager to interrogate the offer. I sense you're suspicious, Molly. Right to be. Truth be told, I've activated Henry Collins. As accountant knew when Mr. Johnston, there's the bodies.
Thank you for saying that such short notice. Very welcome, Mr. Stevens.
These bodies, by which I mean his tax records, then delivered to the relevant authorities at His Majesty's Revenue and Customs. Leading to Uncle Stan's arrest for multiple tax evasion offences and freezing of all of his assets, leaving him unable to complete the
Morning.
But then if Uncle Stan's out of the picture, doesn't that mean that Pete Spencer falls one after all?
That's just what I said to Leslie.
Yeah.
Sticky Pete. Your big-headed
Could be
son.
worse, bro, you know.
Don't worry, Mother. He didn't win.
I thought you just said he did.
Hey, Stevie Billings, bro, he's a fucking snake, you know that, don't you? Hey, have you seen whose live he's going into now? He's a fucking disgrace, he is, of an Irishman. And he'd be sorry he crossed me.
Window of opportunity for someone like yourself.
Where do I find a sticky Pete?
You see, Mercy was under significant pressure from her South American superiors. She took it upon herself to
She's off, I had that Colombian chick, you know that?
Poor woman. Sorry, wasn't Henry Collins the one that fixed the fight? Oh, darling, tell me.
I don't blame you, neither do I. I just got sent a video, couple of videos off Tank. They let me see what Irishman is going in there, and I'm really disappointed. Hey Max, I'm really disappointed with a couple of Irishmen. I don't want them on my channel. And I've had to kind of slam my foot on the brakes. I'm not having people on my live that go into a RAP, IST live, or a sex offender. I can't do it. So if my countrymen want to go in there to grow their channel, stay there. You're not welcome on my channel anymore. And you know what? There's a few people, I'm not perfect. Yeah, alright mate. Alright mate, he always makes deadly videos. There's a few Irishmen that have crossed over to the Deviant side, the Decepticon side, and I'm really sorry, but I don't want you on my channel, and if you come in my channel, I'll let everybody know that you've crossed over to the dark side with Stevie Billings. You see, Stevie blocked 3 people on my channel. He was abusing Maxine, calling on names, abusing Casper, called her names, so he blocked her too, and blocked 2 other people in my life. So Stevie, me and Stevie, I know that I don't, like I said, I have nothing against it, I have now. And it's his fault, not mine. You know, you want to cross over and talk to fucking rapists and people like that. Here, you are the company you keep. Why do you think I keep stop starting? Because certain people that have been on me live, I won't have on anymore. I've had a great Easter. I've had me family here, and they be going today. And then we'll start with today. Yeah, here, today. Like I said, I'm not perfect, but I don't like deviants. Rob, I'll tell you why I've not seen her in. Casper's been blocked. You know, Stevie blocked her because every time he drinks, he abuses women. Oh yeah, and I know you're coming in me live as well in another ID. He's got a couple of fake IDs, a few women's as well. You know, and you think I'm dumb, do you, bro? Yeah, you're not a proper Irishman. You're a fucking dickhead. You know, going over to the other side. In Shadow and Paddy Conroy's live. I've seen all the chat and I've seen a few of me Irishmen in there. You know, I've no issue with anybody, but Casper never did anything, Robert. And Stevie blocked her because he couldn't control her. You know, he didn't like her talking to me. And here, bro, I've a fucking missus. You know, loads of people talk to me. But Max talks to me all the time. But I have a fucking missus. Do you understand? I know me role. I have a missus. I don't want to talk to another woman. I have a woman that I love. Do you understand? I don't flirt with other girls. Do you understand? I wouldn't disrespect me queen like that. Do you understand? It's like, but I was raised. My dad bashed me and my ma. And you know what? I've never raised my hand to a girl or a woman in my entire life because, like I said, I'm not perfect. I was a lot of things, but one thing I was never was an abuser. I got mentally and physically abused myself. Do you understand? It's like, it is what it is. You know, my dad was an absolute bastard. Nah, listen, I don't care whether you're my own mod or a friend or my brother. You know, ask me little brother. He'll tell you if you annoy me what I'm willing to do. You know, like, without going into too much detail, you're looking at somebody that's shot his own brother. You know? So you have to understand the levels here. Now, I don't come on YouTube. I've never called a man out. And that's what makes you credible. Calling nerds out. Certified men don't need to call out certified nerds. There's a difference. I've been certified 3 fucking times, mate. So you try your luck with me and see where it gets you. You see, when you're sectioned for violence, you have to be really violent, like, because in this city, any city in the UK, do you know how hard it is to get sectioned? The NHS are struggling. They're suffocating. They've got too much of a workload. And, you know, shout out to the NHS, you know, like, without their help, it's like I'd have never getting well again. And it's because of me missus and the kids I'm failing. Don't get me wrong, I'm under a lot of pressure. But it's like it saved me life. It has, you know what I mean. I even though I had children before Thomas and what have you, it still wasn't enough. you know, and at the back of my mum's house, I hear the train every day, every night at 8:45. I knew the time the train come. You see, it's called observation. No, Robert, I'll tell you, he chats to 3 or 4 girls at once, and he thinks women don't talk on here. You know, that goes to show you the respect he has for women. He come here and insulted one of my guests that comes in here every day, being Lone Wolf, and he called her a certain name, and I'm like, I'm not having it. No, I mean, I've a pain in my arse with people making excuses for people that are drunk. He had a beer, you know, he's like, what, so that means that you let off every time you have a beer? You know what he's like, nah, me. Fool me one time, shame on you. Fool me twice, I'll put the blame all on you. And you are a fucker. You block people on my channel. You were meant to be one of the boys, Stevie. But, morning Lee, you're not one of the boys at the moment anymore. Because you're going into Paddy Conroy's live and Shadow, but you're not on your own. I see John Paul in there, I see Cuddo, I see Andrew. I see a lot of people that come in here and there. So when them people come in, I need a word. You know, I've had to slam my feet on the brakes. I was about to put a 5-man team together, 5 Irishmen. I've had to scribble 2 of them off. You want to go over into Shadow Boxers Live? Do not come in here. Right? You all know what he's done. Yeah, he's a convicted SO in Dublin, and yous were in his life and yous have children. Don't come into my life, the Irishmen that were in there, and I'm not asked whether you're hard or not. Here, any fucking time, mate. Boom. Don't come in my life, and I don't give a fuck if I get on with you. You've crossed the line. Engaging in conversation in that chat means that you're alright with people like that. Well, I'm not. Do you understand? You're going to learn a bit today. Like I said, my family are here. He's grand, look at him. Do you want to leave him there and leave him there, he'd be alright. Little help, mommy. Alright, sweetheart. It's about time I told you a few things. It's not just about me. You know nearly everything you need to know, but I'm going to fill this in today properly and to get it out of the way. Now, the reason I have Spencer McDermott on my panel is Spencer McDermott comes from Ballier, and his wife, Amo, is from Clondalkin, and he know all me family. Spencer knows all me mates, me family in Ballier, and his partner knows all me family and mates in Clondalkin. And guess what? Remember what, Robert, can you remember when Willa piped up on the cesspit all them years ago? I think Robert's the only one that'd remember this how he is old. But a certain person labelled me a rat. Now, bro, that name can get you killed where I'm from. So he said I couldn't go back to my old housing estate, so I reached out to some of the boys. I reached out to Harper O'Driscoll. I reached out to Spencer McDermott. 2 household names in Cherry Orchard. And I said, bro, I need you to do me a favour. I need you to come on board. You remember me when I left Dublin at 18, Spencer. Now, you remember what I did, allegedly, and what I didn't do, allegedly. And Spencer will tell you I'm welcome back in Cherry Orchard anytime. Because I've never told on anyone. Will, I was the one that told PD that I allegedly SHOT people, the little ones there, right? Allegedly that I SHOT 4 people. Luke, listen to me. I need a time off you. I put a little panel together, bro, and you're part of it. I need your help. Yeah, I was just gonna jump on, and I want you to jump on with him. Yeah, I'll tell you why. Because he said that I was a rat, right? And I couldn't go back to Cherry Orchard, yeah? So I reached out to Harper O'Driscoll. I grew up with him, and Kenneth was my best mate. And, but this guy come in, guys, if you're not giving Dublin or a sub there, give him a sub, he's one of our own. And he wouldn't stab you in the back, not like a few of my own have. Luke will tell you there. Luke also knows a lot of my family, and guess what? Joe McDonald is credible. I might be an ex-addict, mate, but I will whoop your ass. Will I told PD I shot 4 people? Well, 5. 4. 1 doesn't count. It doesn't count when you shoot your brother. That's family. So you scratch that one off. So allegedly 4 people. Yeah, Luke is sound. Guys, put all these links in. Luke, you know Stevie Billings? Bro, he's crossed over to the dark side. He's with the deviants now. He's not just a woman abuser. He's an abuser and enabler too. Luke is from Ballyfermy. Yowes is from Ballyfermy. Gibbo is from Ballyfermy. I'm from Ballyfermy. Harper O'Driscoll is from Ballyfermy. Didi O'Driscoll is from Ballyfermy. He's married to me fucking cousin. Do you understand? But see, Dubliner, it was Luke that learnt me something very valuable. Just because you're from Ballier doesn't mean that you're not stuck there. And it was Dubliner who learnt me that. And he's a lot younger than me. But see, Dubliner, aka Luke Gilligan, is straight out of Ballier. But you know what? His mind isn't straight stuck in Ballier. It's a Neanderthal mindset. And he learnt me that. You know, and it's like, listen, I am not a tough guy, a hard man, or a fighting man. But if I said I was, that means I have an ego. And there's no ego here in me ego. Leave your ego at the door. Otherwise, you'll end up laid out on the floor. I'm not a tough man, a hard man, or a fighting man, but I can fight. And I'm very good at it, to the point where I sleep you. And now look, your mammy is crying over your hospital bed. Your sister is crying. And you did that. I didn't want to fight you, but you swung at me and I had to defend myself. Officer, I was in fear for my life and my wife. So he took one swipe, you know, and I sent one right straight through the pipe. Bang. Sorry, son. Sorry, mate. Luke, look at me, little man. Look at him. Look at how handsome. How can this man be mine? He is so handsome. He looks like William Wallace. Except that he doesn't. He looks like his daddy. The chump is here. Let's go, chump. As you can see, I have found a new motivation. I have a new son. Luke, are you free today or this evening at any time? I'll text you on Messenger, yeah? But I hope you're well, my friend. I can call Luke a friend. Because he's genuine. He's proper Ballier, like, you know. It's like, and he's one of the most genuine guys that. Yeah, that's not a problem, bro. Like I said, you're welcome. And Luke, you're going to be part of my panel. Yourself. I have a dream, bro. Me, you, Spencer, Gibbo, Yowza, 5 of us from Ballier, straight out of Ballier. 5, oh jeez. According to everybody, I'm a G. Not my words, you know. But what happens when you become a G? Then what? Then what? Yeah, I did. He's not very happy about what I've told him. He couldn't believe it. Matty Dotfish. Hello, Tim, if that's you, brother. Now, listen. Look at the man in the shed that we're on about is a rat. He told on me. I threatened him and he rang. I threatened him and he got me channel struck. You know. I threatened him and he had me channel struck. And so did a scouser called Exposure TV. He trolls everybody, but guess what? I threatened him and he got me reported, the big fairy. You know, you're not that tough then, are you, lad? Hey, get my channel struck, you little wimp. See you. One day you're getting exposure, alright? I'll give you all the exposure you crave. 24K is coming, mate. Shout out to New Zealand. I'm a big fan of your country. And koala bears. Joke. That's Australia, isn't it? Well, teabag, tomato. New Zealand's a beautiful country, man. They have a right over there in Australia and New Zealand. Don't let infidels in. Can't say that for Belgium or France or Turkey. You know, who protect terrorists. I'm not too bad. Thank you very much, James Porter from New Zealand, for asking. What time is it where you are, brother? James, you don't mind me asking you, bro. What time is it in New Zealand right now? Go. Go on. Don't Google it. Tell me. What time is it in New Zealand at this? What time are we on? Over there. Now listen. It's taken me probably over 6 years, and I've stopped, started. But if the truth be told, is it okay? I thought you were an hour ahead of us or a couple of hours, you know, because it's so far away and stuff. Okay, thank you for that. But over the years on here, I've stopped, started, and you have to understand something. I've been heavily medicated, you know, and I try to help people that have mental health issues because I'm a mental health advocate. I have been for 2 decades, but I got really sick, and I got sectioned on 3 occasions within a 3-month period, 3 times, you know. It's like I was a HVP. I was a HVP times 2. I used to be a highly volatile prisoner, and I went from a highly volatile prisoner to a highly volatile patient. I've been certified by this city on 3 occasions, and it's only a label. It's like, but me missus has turned me soft. She's domesticated me. I am not just a sausage, I am a house sausage now. She's made me soft. Psychopath. What are you laughing at? Psychopaths are meant to be narcissists. Now listen, James, good people come in and out of here. And I don't like arguing with people, and I have a couple of rules in here. Don't abuse anybody, especially the women that come in and out of here. And be respectful. And everybody will get on grand and dandy. Luke will send you a message on YouTube or a messenger, bro. Look, Luke, look. I'm living the dream, bro. Look at him. And that's the reason why I need to get back to work. Work being this. And I have worked and worked and worked and worked for 6 years with no return. But that's going to change soon. Like I said, all I ask my mods to do is to post me coffee link, post me fucking channel. That's all I need you to do, and be vigilant. I need you to watch when you're in here. And I do not want to tell me, listen, whether there's one person or 10 persons or 100 people in here, I need my mods to do their job, and this channel will be alright. You know, it's like, but there's only, listen, like I said, over a 6 year period, I've asked you to hit the like button twice. Good morning, Richard. In 6 years, I've said hit the like button twice. I'd sooner hit you with the like button than ask you to hit it. I don't need to act like a tough guy. You know, I come from a place where hitmen are raised. I come from a place where IRA men are raised. I come from a place where men are given nicknames, and guess what? Your nickname can get you shot. Just like mine did. See, I come to Manchester at 18. Not everything that happened to me in Ireland. You see, so you weren't here. You didn't live here. So how the fuck would you know anything about Manchester? I do. I've lived here 30 years and I whooped ass. And your big hero, Dougie Joyce and Dean Lynch Ward, ask them, can I fight? They've watched me fight and they've watched me whoop ass. Why do you think I'm always taking the piss with Dougie and saying Dougie won't do shit? You know, I get on with him. I get on with Dean as well. I get on with a lot of the gypsy community, and there's loads of us. I'm not a gypsy, but I have loads of kin. I also have a gift too, which, well, it's not a gift, it's a curse. It's more of a burden. I see things before they happen. I have that second sight. Now, I didn't always have it. Over 10 years ago, I had a brain aneurysm because I was taking antipsychotics, antidepressants, and I started snorting something that I shouldn't have done. And because I was on medication, I ended up collapsing, having an aneurysm, and it was all my fault. I was in a hostel at the time, and I was surrounded by a load of addicts and ex-addicts, and I relapsed. You know, and I was cocaine. In a hostel, yeah, cocaine, smoking crack. Cause I was in a hostel, I was lost, I give up, and I was like, you know what, fuck it. Alright, just kiss me. I love you. I love you, baby. Go on, you're good. And I collapsed. I had a brain aneurysm. I was taking antipsychotics and antidepressants, and I started smoking crack. And the reason I started smoking it was, now, I'm not going to blame anyone else. It's like, I'll be honest with you, I was lonely, I was lost, I was sad, I was upset, I was hurt. My dad was gone. I lost a lot of money on him, and I ended up trying to kill myself, so I got sectioned. And then I tried again, and I got sectioned. Alright, Kudu. Bro, come here, I want to mention something to you while you're here. I'll do my best to help you grow your channel, but you know that Paddy Conroy and Shadow Bacon? Bro, I wouldn't go into his life, because trust me when I tell you, people will be like, nah, here. Once you go on into that live, bro, I don't want you coming in here, but I do want you coming in here, because you're an Irishman, and I've a lot of time for you, but See, shadow boxers life, bro. Once you start becoming, if you go in a channel like that, it's like we all have kids, bro, and he's a rapist, that guy. You know what I mean? They say you are the company you keep, and I can't have anyone on my panel that goes into a bleeding rapist channel. It's not your fault, bro. You're only new to the YouTube circuit, but listen when I tell you, bro, don't do it that way. I didn't grow my channel by calling one person out or by going into a rapist live. Now, I know a little bit about YouTube. I know a little bit more probably than yourself. But I have people sending me videos. Tank or Paddy Conroy's live, clipping 7-minute pieces, and I've seen you, John Paul, Stevie Billings. Logie is in there, bro, and I hurt me feelings. Yeah. Well, here, like I said, listen, I've nothing against Paddy Conroy. I don't even know the man. You know, it's like, it's just it hurts me feelings when people are telling me that my mods are in a rapist channel. They're not talking about Paddy, they're talking about afraid of his own shadow. Bro, I come in as live one day and he let me on the panel, and all he could do was call me a junkie, but I told him, see you, I'd blow you to smithereens in your mother's house if I wanted to. I'm very good at building things, allegedly, and I have a reputation for certain things. You look at me like I'm an Amadon. I don't answer to Amadons, I answer to fucking Dons. What the fuck would I know about a housing unit, a power supply, a tripwire, a detonator, a timer? And a quick phone call. Boom. I've always, I could have been an engineer, mate. I'm very good at building shit. My uncles told me how to do it. I seen it as a kid. You know what I mean? Like I said, a few of me uncle's mates were engineers in the army, and they were very good at putting things together, you know. And over the years, when you watch men putting jigsaws together, then you try and do the jigsaw. But what happens when you end up with two missing pieces? Components, bindery, they're a problem. But separate, they're all right. But you get about a half a gram of plastic explosive and you add it to a housing unit, a power supply, a trip switch, a timer, a detonator, bang. And it can be aerial done. Do you understand? You can ring a Jola taxi. You know the way you can ring Uber? Yeah, you can ring a bomb. I was showed when I was younger, allegedly, how to put a couple of things together. And I ended up becoming very good at it. And I had me kids and I taught me soft, and I forgot everything I learned. And then I got sectioned. I was on a mood stabilizer for a minute. You know, I didn't want to tell me children, I didn't want to worry them. You know, but I know ways of dealing with people. Now, I'm bringing a few people on from my neck of the woods, and they'll probably tell you a bit about me, and I don't give a fuck what he tells you. You understand? I'll tell you myself rather than other people tell you. If you've anything you want to know, ask me. Do you understand? But what I will say is, I'm a soldier. I was a street soldier, and I was one of the best at it. And then at 21, I made a decision, it's all bullshit. I've never even spoke to Paddy, but bro, if Paddy has a rapist on his life, Paddy isn't a good fella. You good men don't have rapists on their channel. You know what I mean? Let's have a right, bro. You have kids, bro. You know, there's no middle ground here, kiddo. You know, it's a simple decision. You know, he's a rapist, and you're in his life, bro. Now, that doesn't make me look bad. It makes you look bad. It makes John Paul look bad. It makes Stevie Billings look bad. Do you understand? But like I said, bro, this is YouTube. You can do the fuck what you want and go on whoever channel you want. But I wanted you to come on my panel, bro, and I want to help you grow your channel that way, not that way. Do you know what I mean? And when I start doing my panels, I want you and John Paul on, bro. But if you continue going into his live, you're forcing me hand, bro. You know, I don't want to block you from me life. He's not done nothing on me, but you have to understand, could you? Even though you said Paddy can be alright, and I get that. You know, now I've never had a conversation with Paddy Conroy in my life. I've never made a video about the man. I've no issue with the man. But the fact that he has a big smile on his face and he has a rapist on his channel, that's all I'm saying. Now, if you go into a guy's channel who has a rapist on the panel and you're engaging in activities like talking to him, you know, you're forcing my hand, brother. And I love you. You're a good guy, you know. And I can help you grow your channel, and I will. But just not like that. And if you go into his live, bro, this is how it happens. I have people texting me saying, bro, some of your countrymen are going into a rapist channel. And I'm like, no, they didn't. Bro, I'll send you the fucking video. And all I did was watch the fucking chat. You know, many men have called out, bro, in 6 years since I've been on here. 0. Do you know many men that I've had on here who are about it? Do you know the caliber of company that I keep and I used to keep? Yeah, cartel members, dead IRA members, keyword there, dead. You know, and it breaks me heart because I see their kids posting pictures all the time, and I'm like, you know, I wish you just had a listening to me, like, you know, and I didn't. And because my friends, when we were younger, we all wanted to be one of the boys, and in order to be one of the boys, you have to step up. And how you no, you can't. But like I said, you know, and it hurts me feelings, like, when I see my own countrymen going into a live, especially if the guy's a significant risk to women and children and is a convicted sex offender in the city of Dublin. Now, if you're on the sex register, the sex offenders register, and what have you, I won't have you on my channel. If you're in a rapist channel having a laugh when there's a rapist on the panel, but like I said, it just makes you look bad, bro. You know what I mean? And you're a good fucking guy, and I don't want to see it happening to you, falling into that trap just to grow your channel. You're a decent fella. You know what I mean? But once you go over there, bro, like I said, Paddy Conroy's never did nothing on me, mate. But look at, I cannot have anything to do with people like that. And you are the company you keep. And, bro, you can go into whatever fucking channel you want, you know? You're a good guy, but well, could you? Listen, bro, I'm trying to give you advice as an Irishman. Just imagine, bro, we're in the army and I'm your superior officer, bro. You know, I'm going to be upset with you. You get court-martialed for that. But it's not your fault. But, bro, if it is a thing, people are clipping stuff now and sending it to me. Do you understand, bro? People won't let you forget. And here, I remember. And guys, do me a favour. If you're not sub to TZK Buddy, give him a fucking sub. He's a good fella. No, bro, listen to me. Hear me when I say this. I know you're not. But, bro, you know, if you're in that live and you're engaging in the chat, it makes it look like you're okay with that. And I know you're not. But, bro, this is what YouTube does. And people watch. I'm not perfect, but I'll tell you one thing I am not. How are you, Dickie? One thing I'm not is a cunt. Well, I am a cunt, but I'm not a right cunt. And anybody that goes, this is the last time I'm going to say it. And I don't want anyone to be offended, but I do not want anybody in my life who goes into Shadow's life. And if that means Paddy Conroy too, I don't want any of it. I don't want nothing to do with them too. I'm not asked whether Paddy has more banter than Brendan Grace. Fuck him on his face. If he's entertaining, afraid of his own shadow, who I've offered to fight, and he's afraid to do it. He's a one-trick pony, he knows. I'd fuck him up, 'cause I can fight, right? But you've never heard me call a man out to grow me channel, have you? Not one. He's afraid of me, 'cause he knows. You see, allegedly I've shot men when I had no kids. And you know what it's like trying to keep secrets from your kids. Why would they tell? See, your son always wants to be like his daddy. I didn't want my son being anything like me. And he got to uni, great kid, you know what I mean? And for the last decade, he's been helping Liverpool grow. He's been helping communities. Now, guys, listen, yeah. I want to say this now, and I'm gonna take this could get me fucking a shitload. See Kudu, he's fucking sound, and he's not on the YouTube as long as I've been, and he doesn't condone a rapist fucking behaviour, right? But, like I said, you have to forgive him for being naive. It's not his fault. But like I said, he's one of the boys, but I can't have any boys on my panel that go into a rapist channel. And bro, like I said, yeah, I'm not fucking trying to dictate to you. I'm just telling you, I have people reaching out to me saying, bro, you know Kiddo and John Paul are in that rapist live. And I'm like, no, they're not. Yeah, they fucking are, Jude. And I'm like, nah, they wouldn't go in there, bro. Them boys are sound. And then I get sent a video, and Tank, INK, is the one that sent me them. And he posted it as well. And bro, listen, me and you been to jail. We know what it's like behind the door. We're men. You're a good guy. You're a great dad. Do you understand? And bro, I just want you to put one thing in your head. You imagine that was your child, that shadow boxer did that to you. Would you sit in his life then, bro? That's all I'm saying on the matter. But like I said, guys, if you're not sub to Kudu, give him a sub. Like he's one of ours. And here, I'm gonna take another one for the team. And if I hear anybody fucking giving them stick, I'll have something to say about it. The kid is fucking, he goes in there, he doesn't really engage, and he's not in there. And here, he's not the only one. You know, I have a lot of time for John Paul too, but it hurts me heart. You know what I mean? I fell out with loads of people over this subject. If you're a significant risk to women and children, and you're a convicted rapist, mate, the only way I'll talk to you is if I'm sat on your chest. Yeah, and if I'm on top of you, mate, listen, it doesn't matter. If I get my hands around your neck, you're gone. I'll put you to sleep for fun, 'cause that's what I do. You know what I mean? I was a great striking coach and I got sick. I was a great head lead youth worker and I got sick. Head lead youth worker means you help loads of kids off a rundown housing estate get to university, and that's what I do. Not just my son did I get to uni. I got other people's sons to uni. I helped this housing estate secure donations, funding from the Princess Trust. But if the truth be told, my son grew up in this housing estate, and this housing estate weren't getting funding. And I reached out to him and I asked him, I said, son, you come from this housing estate. Is there any chance you could help John Scott, who was the head lead youth worker at the time? So I had a chat with my son and we made it happen. This guy was a head lead youth worker and he sent off for funding. Now, he was waiting on 4 forms, and it takes about 18 months to 2 years to get them completed and filled in and processed. It took my lad 4 weeks to get them done, and he secured over 80 to 100,000 pounds in funding for the playground down there. And then he got Toxted and Croxted funding. Shout out to Taurus, Justice for the 97. Why can't Scousers be the next astronaut, the next footballer, you know, the next politician? Why? You know, Jordan, in the Toxic riots back in the 70s, there was a lot of racism, and Scousers are the soil of the earth. And I'm a Man United fan, and I'll say Justice for the 97, and what? You know, fuck Man United fans if they don't like it. I've more friends in Liverpool than I have in Manchester. And I've loads of friends here. Do you understand? I know loads of families in Liverpool. Household name families. My son has helped their kids and their grandkids. And he give donations to the centre. Proper Scousers, not nerds that hide in the bedroom in their mother's gap. You're going to get all the exposure you've ever wanted, mate, if I ever see you. I'm better now, but I'm going to make you eat your words, you little Scouse twerp. You've always wanted to be famous, lad. I'm going to make you super famous when I knock you out. And it's on camera and it goes all around YouTube. You have to be lucky for the rest of your life for what you said. And here, I don't break promises, bro. I swore. See that? You see on him, you. We'll see who you feel sorry for if I'm ever stood in front of you. And I will take your soul. I'll take something from you, what you took from me, in front of about 400 people. You told everyone you felt sorry for me. You also said I had a shit channel. And you and your little fucking Kestrel PP. Yeah, the little fairy. OAP, you'll end up in A&E. Here, me and I tell you, there's only one PP in the world, yeah? And it's not fucking you old cunt. Yeah? I'll tell you who it is. Motherfucker. There's only one PP in the world, yeah? And his name is fucking Philippe Fellaini, motherfucker. Do you see that? Yeah. There's only one PP done in the fucking world. And it's fucking Philip Fellaini. PP. Now I salute this man because he has taste. You know, it's like 300 quid for a fucking t-shirt. But today we go to work. You know. And I used to like drugs. I was a heroin addict, a crack addict, a tablet addict, I just like getting fucked up addict. How about that? Does that answer your question? I was a heroin addict, a cocaine addict, a crack addict, a tablet addict. Yeah, I love drugs. Keyword, love that. How about you? What about you? How honest can you be to the world? Yeah, you fucking fairy. Anyone that doesn't show their face on camera is a bitch. You've got a lot to say, but you won't get on camera, will you, and show everyone that handsome lip of yours. See that? I ain't gonna cock that. I broke. See how much? See this hand, mate? It's damaged. Do you understand? You see? Yeah, I hit a fella so hard once I broke my arm. From there to there, and do you know what? I still was hitting him. You know, the hand is fucked. Like I said, I broke this hand here. I broke this arm. Like you mightn't be able to see it. It's only fucking that length. Now, that's from fighting. That is from fighting. Look at me knuckles, that collapsed. Now, you don't get them from being a sausage. You get them from accuracy. Precision beats power, timing beats speed. And if you get in my way, you'll get this in the face if I need. But look at, if all you're gonna do is call me a junkie or a neck, get over yourself, will you? You know, I'll tell you, I was a heroin addict, I was a cocaine addict, I was a crack addict, I was a tablet addict, I sniffed gas, petrol, Tipex sinners, all that. What's the matter with my son? Who did it on him? Why are you so handsome and I am so ugly? Chomp is here. The chomp is here. Let's go, chomp. Watch, watch, watch. Watch it. Watch him eating it. Look, watch. Come on. Do you not want it? Okay, go on then. How is he so handsome? And I am so ugly. Hang on, let me look again. I can't. But, like I said, guys, listen to me, yeah? I've been around the circuit long enough, and there's a lot of deviance on YouTube, yeah? And if you go into a rapist channel, it makes you look bad, not me. But listen, I don't want anyone sending me any more videos. I've seen all I need to see. I've said it, and it's let's forget about it now. But anyone here I see in Paddy Conroy's or Shadow Bacon's live engaging, you're not welcome in here. There's plenty of channels. I'm not perfect, but I'm a father and I'm a grandfather. And anyone who is a significant risk to women and children, anybody who's on the sex offenders register, I can't have nothing to do with you. Now you get a few hundred in Paddy Conroy's live and everybody wants to get involved, but look at anybody that's do you see him, he's a tramp he is. Do you see the state of his gaff? The smell of it, I can imagine. You see all the old interior and all, it's nasty. And he's a deviant. He went to Thailand, yeah, a few times. Anybody that goes to Thailand goes for two things. They go for the drugs or they go for the fucking kids. You know, you're an infidel if you go onto them channels. You are a fucking... Mia, put it this way. I don't want to be in your gang. Do you want to be in my gang? I'm a believer. I'm a believer. And guess what? I fucking remember, mate. I remember. I remember Dublin City in the rain. I'll just be brutally honest with you. Wait till my family goes, and I have a few things I want to share with you, and I don't be fucking missus or something. But like I said here, anybody that goes in, I'm gonna say now, and I don't know hard feelings. It's a choice really. You can go where you want, but anybody that goes onto a rapist channel won't be on my panel. And here, I have something planned, like I said. I've waited for so long, and I want to put a few Irish men together, like proper men, like here. Now, like I said, my wingman is stood next to me, and he will eat you.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Bro, like I said, you come for me, you come for us all. And that's how it is. Anybody? Thanks for the sub, Kane. Like I said, guys, I'm here to share awareness, and I'm going to make you aware of a few situations today. We go back to work today. Listen, like I said, I always have a wingman next to me. And you can't have a better wingman than your little brother, who done the Thai boxing for like, I'd say over 10 years. His training partners were world champions. And you know, when you're stable when it comes to boxing, fighting, kickboxing, MMA, jiu-jitsu, it doesn't matter. Everything is about the win. It's not the feelings game, it's the fighting game. And I'm not a hard man, or a tough man, or a hard man. But guess what? I can fight. Do you like the new mirror? Hey, Jude. Do you like it? Everything's going. That's going. That's going. That's going. We're getting a big American fridge. New sofa. New washing machine. New cooker. New everything. Here, anybody want a game chair? I'm getting rid of a few bits. Come and pick it up. You can have a look. You might need to give it a wipe. But it'll do you for your shed. If you want to do lives. Yeah, like I said, I will not say this again. Anybody that goes into the man in the shed, when Shadow Bacon is in there, and I see them engaging, I will just be totally different with you, and you'll know. You'll say, Jude, you're not being funny with me, are you? And I'll say, yeah, I am being funny with you. Because, like I said, a couple of people this year, I have to take something back off them that they took from me. And I want to expose a little midget for what he is. And the best way to take a man's soul today is by getting it on camera and letting the world see. Jude McDonald has just knocked Exposure TV out. And guess what? It's all over YouTube. See your scalp. Or put it in a metaphor. You're Pocahontas and I'm coming to scalp you. And see video weirdo. See him when I see him. It's going to be a haircut match. When I pin him 1, 2, 3, I'm going to say to Lee Marvin Hitchman, Lee, give me the razor. Get the fucking table, bro. Get the fucking 4K camera on. I'm going to give him a rock bottom on the ground, knock him out, and then I'm going to pick him up, put him on a table, and then I'm going to stand on Lee Marvin's fucking shoulders, if I can, and I'm going to jump up and give him a fucking elbow and pin that cunt. Yeah. But then, when the referee goes, 1, 2, I'm going to pick his fucking head up. Get up out of that. Like I said, I never wanted this, but a few people have forced me hand, you see, because a lot of people laughed at me and continuously laugh at me. And all cause I'm on a mood stabiliser. Now, in my eyes, in my world, that's a liberty. So, here's the rules of engagement. Now, I won't say this again. There's a lot of Irishmen I still have respect for, but that's losing. That's going every fucking day. And it hurts me feelings. It's not their fault, you know. It's like, I get it. It's so not their fault, you know. But like I said, I can't have anything to do with deviants. You know, if you're fucking a Decepticon, do you understand? How are you, Zorro? Sorry. Hail, hail. I'm Team Scotland all the way, and I'm going to bring a few Irishmen and a few Scotsmen and a couple of Englishmen together. And we're going to talk about mental health, football, family, fighting. Look, I don't want trouble with anybody. It's like, but bro, listen, you disrespected me on YouTube, yeah? Now I'm here. I'm beside you, bro. Here, come on, let's dance. Let's dance. Like that. I'll just, like I said, it's like, just fucking with you. You know, fainting. But see that? That will go over your head. I have a bad old knee, but I have a couple of bangs left in it. Does that make sense? It's like just how you're there, yeah, and I'd be like that. You know, I'll keep a high guard, and I'll wait for you to drop your lead hand, and I'll just watch. Already, you know, You do your homework on people. And I've done my homework on people over the last 28 years around here, and guess what? Any man that I've ever hit, I've dropped him. And in all my life, the only one that's ever beat my ass on his own was me dad. He taught me how to be violent, you see. You know, he even beat the shit out of me mother to prove a point. That's not love. I love you. No, you don't. You lying cunt. You know. I love me dad, and I miss him. I miss me mother on a daily basis. And since I've come off the mood stabiliser, my heart can feel it. When I say mood stabiliser, suppress feelings. And when my dad and my ma died, I was on a mood stabiliser. And now I can feel everything. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a tough man, a hard man. I can fight. Yeah, but I miss me ma. And I miss me dad. And I miss me friends. See, where I'm from, friendship doesn't mean putting a fucking message on your mate's wall for his birthday. Where I'm from, my G's take bullets for mates. That's what we do. Not send you a fucking birthday card. We take a bullet for you. Never tell on anyone, and you'll always be one of the boys. But what happens when you become one of the boys? Then what? Hang on! What happens when you want to be one of the boys and then you become one of the boys? Alicante. I hope you're having a good time, Charles. Shout out to Charles from Ballier. I like to see people from my old community come in. Guys, today I'm going to repeat myself a few times, but I've never got a sub from calling men out or by going onto platforms who are rapists and rapist enabler. Paddy Conroy is as bad as Shadow because he's letting him on his channel just so his channel will grow. He's very clever, Paddy, but he's not a man's man. Paddy Conroy is a midget. Do you understand? With a patch in his eye, fucking slap in the face. Now what are you doing? You're not a tough guy now, eh? You're on the ground. And I've just videoed you. What? Next. Fucking do something. When I lost my mother and my father, I realised how tough I was. It broke me. Physically, mentally. Every day I miss me ma. And I cry over her. Yeah, man. You know what I mean? But have no doubt, yeah. I've men around me 24/7. Proper men. Not sausages. My brothers don't do drugs. They like a drink. Like I said, I've no issue with anyone on YouTube, but I will not have anything to do with anybody who goes into a rapist life. End of. Congratulations, Zara. Well, bro, I'm 20, nearly 30 years away from heroin. I've never relapsed on it. But see, cocaine, bro. Do you know how it started for me? I was sectioned and I got out of hospital. And when you get out of hospital, you have to present yourself as homeless to the council. And after I got sectioned and I got out and I was... Yeah, he's grand. Yeah, thanks, bro. Thank you. So, after I got sectioned and I was in hospital for 3 months, I was really poorly. My brother got me sectioned. He'll tell you how bad I was. I had the death stare. But anyway, I got sectioned. And when I come out, they put me in a hostel. And I was in it for a minute. And there was loads of drug addicts in the hostel. And it was the worst place they could have sent me because I ended up smoking cocaine. That's how I started smoking crack. You know, and I ended up having a fucking aneurysm over it. I collapsed. You know, I'm on antipsychotics, antidepressants, and I knew Well, I didn't know I was taking me life into my own hands, and I had a pipe and I hit the fucking ground. You know, listen, see me, I'll tell you. You know, I was a heroin addict, a heroin dealer years ago, a cocaine head, a crack addict, a tablet addict. Do you understand? Everything that got you fucked up, I've done. Except I've never took magic mushrooms, I never smoked the spice. They're the only two drugs that I've not done. And yabba. Yeah. You know, like I said, it's like I'm 50 this year, and because of all the good, bad experiences I've had in my life, I can educate you, especially when it comes to mental health. You know, me, all my family have mental health. I have, doesn't matter what I have. My brother has bipolar. Do you understand? And it's like I said, look, people are always going to have something to say, whether it's negative or whether it's positive. But you put yourself on YouTube, and this is why I say, if people come in my life and call me a heroin addict or smackhead or whatever they call me, don't block them. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. You see, I haven't got a problem. They're the one with the problem. They have hatred in their heart, where I have a pure heart. I might have the blackest teeth on YouTube, but I haven't got the blackest heart. Do you understand? And I'm respected. Fuck YouTube. In the real world. You know why? Because I'm a humble fella. And I don't go around like acting like a bowsy. Or I could have called everybody out on YouTube, and the best part of them, from what I've seen, mate, they wouldn't last 2 minutes with me. If I choose it that way. I'm not a tough guy, a hard man, or a fighter man, but you all know I can fight. And I can defend myself. And like I said, coming off a mood stabilizer, I call it COMS. COMS. Coming off mood stabilizers. Try it sometime. It'll let you know how big your balls really are. Now, I've done LSD and all, Zord, don't get me wrong, but I just never did the magic mushrooms or the spice or the yabba. But every other drug I've taken, heroin, cocaine, crack, tablets, you name it, I've been it. You name it, lads, and I've been it. And I'm a bit ashamed of me past, but the best way to get over something is by embracing it. You can call me a junkie all you fucking want, mate, but I guarantee you, I can piss into a cup, but I guarantee you wouldn't. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. Que sera, sera. We live, we die. We live, we die. You know what I mean? Do you ever ask yourself why people take drugs? Do you take them to block out, and you understand? And it's like, you know what? That's the worst thing you can do. It's the worst thing you can do, blocking shit out. You know, because it comes back to haunt you. And I'll tell you one thing, man. There's nothing you can get for your... I was on Depakote for you. Mark! You were on Depakote, weren't you?
Depakote?
Yeah.
Yeah, for about 3 years.
3 years. No, Zorro, my brother was on it.
Depakote was I think it wasn't allowed to have lithium because of the kidneys.
Yeah. But it's around me, bro. It's like, and it's okay not to be okay. It's alright not to be alright. Do you understand? And the more we talk about it, the more lives are going to be saved. Because as men, we're meant to be solid all the time. You know, I'm a big brother, I'm a granddad, I'm a dad, and it's like, you know, it's like, yeah, life experiences, good and bad, you learn from them. Like, I've been to prison. I am not proud of that. I've been sectioned a few times. He got me sectioned. But what the best thing I think is, you know, if you face your demons. See, I lost a lot of friends in Dublin gangland, and every time I lost one of them, I lost a tiny piece of my soul, and I didn't realise I was continuously grieving every dead friend I've lost in Dublin gangland. And here, never mind Dublin gangland, before Dublin gangland, before I was 21, at 14, I witnessed somebody die in front of me. We went to a disco, and I come out and there was a crowd of people, and my mates on the floor bleeding to death. And 6 years later, when I was in jail, they sent a hit squad to my cell to throw hot water in my face in order to do. It's like a distraction tactic. Now, if they had to catch me in the eyes, Mia, you can't see, you can't hit what you can't see. So if you blind me, you know what I mean. But if you grab hold of me, even without eyes, yeah, you better be very careful the way you grab me. You see, you know when a lion grabs a gazelle and bites it by the neck, what it'll do is it'll bite you on your pituitary gland. And then what they do, they shift their grip right to your pituitary gland where they can feel a pulse, and they will squeeze and bite it until your body goes limp. Like I said, I don't want no trouble with anyone. It's like, but let's have it right. If you go into a fucking channel who's a deviant, you know what I mean? Basically, you're forcing my hand. Uh, None of us are perfect, and you can lie to the world, but the world can see if you're off your nut, and the ex-addicts can tell. You know, whether your eyes are pinned or whether you're fucking. Yeah, that fucking way. 30 years off heroin. You try do that and tell me how it works out for you. Do you understand? Life, it is what it is, and we have to take it the way it comes. And when you lose your mother and father, it does something to you. It damages you. Thanks for coming in, Zora. God bless you. Nah, I appreciate when people come in, you know. Thank you. Oh, shit. Right, guys, my battery is about to die. But one thing I will say for sure. Give me a minute. Like I said, anybody who's gone against me over the years and put me down, See this year, mate, we'll see who the clown is. You know, and I don't need other people's hand to hold the piss. And a few people will be sorry for putting me down while I was mentally unstable and mentally unwell. And let's see what you do now, mate. You come to this city, mate, I'll tell you one thing, you're fucked. And you can call it what you want. It's not a threat, it's just a promise. It's inevitable. The whole of YouTube wants to see 3 people get knocked out. And according to statistics, everybody wants to see Expo get his ass whooped for everything he did and said about me. We'll see about that. Like I said, you have to be lucky for the rest of your life. I'm an old man. I'm 49, but don't get it twisted, mate. I will snap your jaw. That's what I do. I'm very good at it. Very, very good at it. So, if there's a problem, let me know. The bastard phone's gonna drop. Right, guys, listen, I'll be back in a few minutes, yeah? I'm gonna end this live. I'll be back, don't you worry.